คอบอลรู้กันดูมันทุกประตูที่ดูบอล66
In the J League of late, they've lost top spot. This might be the sort of game that gets them ticking again. We are underway in the National Stadium. We could have sold this game out 2 or 3 times over. At the moment, just tempo as well after that very fast start that we had. That's Anderson Lopez. That's by Mizunuma was a little short, but that's a good ball, and Anderson Lopez has continued his run. Akanji is the defender. It's a really good piece of skill. Saved well by the goalkeeper. Anderson Lopez again, and he scores. And the man who simply can't stop scoring in the Japanese league right now is the man who puts Yokohama F. Marinos in front. He just was not to be denied there. First save was by Ortega. Well, Anderson Lopez able to seize upon the rebound and finish very, very well. It's a really good ball by Mizunuma, but this was all about individual ability. The goalkeeper kept it out, but first to the loose ball, and then the ability and the presence of mind as well, just to go back from whence it came. Nicely done. 15 in 21 in the J League this season. And you can see by Kevin Muscat's reaction, any goal at this level against the likes of Manchester City is more than an achievement. They are just going to check it for the initial ball that was played forward for Anderson Lopez. Referee just waiting to get the check. Casara. But the check is over, double quick. And they're very pleased about their first half here. That's not the best clearance. It's actually a really bad touch by Phillips, who was a little casual. Nicely done by Anderson Lopez. And the early ball delivered, and the finish is absolutely exquisite. Ken Matsubara, the fullback, turns up in the centre forward position with such an accomplished finish. It's 2-0 to the Japanese champions, and it's a goal of the highest quality. It really is. Look at the run from the fullback there. No one went with him. What a finish that is. Outstanding goal. Yokohama F. Marinos are 2 up. Didn't look like a man who's mainly a 1 goal a season, man, 8 league goals in his career. He's 30 now. 270 games, and Pep Guardiola just got a look. Kovacic will bring the ball away. Grealish, now Palmer. Oh, it's a lovely back heel. Walker, Alvarez. Classy goal from John Stones. Marvellous finish. Manchester City's best move of the game so far. And they halved the deficit 5 minutes before the break. Brilliant from Palmer. Walker on the overlap. Alvarez thought about going for goal, so Stones. And that's a finish as tidy as any you could see. more like it from the European champions. Placed to perfection by John Stones. Not certain one of his goals has been greeted by Shimori has to hurry up. They've given the ball away, and it's absolute gift. Scored by Alvarez after Calvin Phillips robs the goalkeeper who wanted just too long on the ball. And Manchester City, for being 2-0 down, have it back to 2-2 in the blink of an eye. Ichimori was suggesting he was fouled by Phillips. Not here, just here, as Phillips stood in his way. See, he tried to get across, but Alvarez had all the time in the world to score and make it 2-2. Even he was annoyed at going 2 down. Made them angry. They did just have a little check. The ball used to being marshalled. Here he is. He's just got a moment of space. And you give him a moment of space inside the penalty area, and that is the response. He's only just started today, and he's scored already. It's what he does. Simply unstoppable in these sort of situations. Marinos not able to bring the ball away, and they were disjointed at the back. Space for Haaland equals a goal. Doesn't need asking twice. Manchester City, who trail 2-0, now lead 3-2. Easy does it. So slick from Manchester City, it's so smooth when they move the ball around the field. Absolutely controlling this game. Rodri, he's going to have a go. Well, he's made a knack of scoring some quite brilliant goals. And that's another. It's effortless from the Spaniard. It's effortless from Manchester City. But the number of passes that led to that goal, the way they move the ball around, it's a joy to watch. And the man who scored Manchester City's last goal of last season. The one that won the European Champions League. Gets one already at the start of this pre-season, and that will be the moment for changes to be made for Yokohama F. Marinos. Anderson Lopez will make way. His main work will lie ahead next month and a couple of months subsequently. Will come the likes of Ryo Miyachi, Kento Inui, and Jan Mateus. Truth is the 3 forward players are coming on. Kida. Matsubara. The ball will fall for the easiest of tap-ins for Kento Inui. and they have managed to get a goal back. It looked as though they timed it perfectly, and he did. Played onside by Lewis, and then as the goalkeeper came, he got himself into a bit of a mess in all truth. Touch was off the defender. He was never really getting there. Kento Inoue. He's never scored a J-League goal. Now has scored against Manchester City. Or scored in the second tier in Japan. Fulfilling the promotional activities that you tend to have on these sort of trips. During their time in the Japanese capital. But, certainly enjoying winning games, and Haaland makes it 5 thanks to the most exquisite of balls from Joao Cancelo. Oh, that was just magnificent. This is just a thing of beauty from the Portuguese. Look at that. Haaland has the simplest of tasks thanks to the highest quality of balls delivered to him. 2 for him, 5 for Manchester City. Remember, they were 2-0 down at one stage in this game. Second half, though, they have just been on a different level. Part of a learning curve for Yokohama F. Marinos when they take on these teams. Right now, Manchester City are threatening to join the ranks of the best there has ever been. Powerhouses.
ไฮไลท์ฟุตบอลครบชัดไม่มีสะดุดจบปุ๊บลงปั๊บดูบอล66